So now let's discuss question number 13. In question number 13, you have to find the direction cosine of the vector joining the points A and B. 2 points are given. This is the point A, 1, 2, minus 3, and the point B, that is minus 1, minus 2, and 1. And we have to find the direction cosine of the vector joining the points this and this. We have to find the direction cosine of this AB vector. So here the points A and B are given, so we can write AB vector as position vector of B minus position vector of A. And what would be the position vector of B? So in the components form we can write minus I cap minus 2j cap plus k cap minus position vector of A, that is I cap plus 2j cap minus 3k cap. On simplification you will have minus 2i cap and minus 4j cap, or this will be 4k cap. Okay, so we have got AB vector. Now the direction cosine of this AB vector, what would happen the direction cosine? So it will be just minus 2 upon the sum of the squares of the scalars. So 4 plus 4 square is 16 plus 4 square is 16, comma minus 4 divided by the same figure, it is 36. Clear? On simplify you can write this, and then 4 upon root 36. On simplification we will have, so this is the direction cosine of AB, that is minus 2 upon 6 and minus 4 upon 6 and 4 upon 6, or we can write minus 1 by 3 comma minus 2 by 3 comma 2 by 3. So minus 1 by 3, minus 2 by 3 and 2 by 3 will be the direction cosine of vector AB. Clear? So it is the answer. Now let's discuss the question number 14. In question number 14, we have to show that the given vector is equally inclined to the axis. Question number 14, show that vector I plus j plus k, I cap plus j cap plus k cap is equally inclined, to the axis OX, OY and OZ. Now just think about this question. इस क्वेश्चन के बारे में सोचो कि जो x, y और z एक्सिस हैं उनसे इक्वली इंक्लाइंड है. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि जो एंगल्स हैं अल्फा, बीटा एंड गामा with the axis, form the coordinate axis in the space. Suppose OX, OY and OZ are the axis. Then in the question it is given that the vector I cap plus j cap plus k cap is equally inclined to the axis. Means the vector, suppose it is this vector R vector, I cap plus j cap plus k cap. Now this is the vector, suppose OP vector, that is equally inclined. Means the angle made with this x-axis, suppose it is alpha, then the angle made with the y-axis is beta, and the angle made with the z-axis is gamma. Then alpha equal to beta equal to gamma. We have to prove it. Okay. So for this purpose, let's the vector be R vector equal to I cap plus j cap plus k cap. So what would be the direction cosines of this vector? So cos alpha equal to the scalar component 1 divided by the sum of the squares of the scalar components along x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Means 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square. So that's equal to 1 by root 3. Now for this cos beta, that is again 1 upon 1 square, 1 square, 1 square, that's equal to 1 by root 3. And cos gamma equal to 1 upon 1 square 1 square 1 square, that's equal to 1 by root 3. So here you see that the cos alpha, cos beta and cos gamma, the value of these all are equal, means cos alpha equal to cos beta equal to cos gamma. This implies alpha equal to beta equal to gamma. Hence the given vector I cap plus j cap plus k cap is equally inclined to the axis OX, OY and OZ. Now in the next question, question number 15, we have to find the position vector of a point which divides the line joining 2 points. Okay, so here in the question number 15, we have to find the vector of a point that divides the join of the 2 points internally or externally. So you know the formula, how to get the value or that vector. Okay, so question number 15, let me note down. Let's make a figure. Suppose this is the point P, this is the point Q, and this is the point R, means R point is dividing the line segment PQ internally in the given ratio. Okay, so let this be the origin O. So it is A vector, it is B vector, and this ratio is PR is to QR is M is to N. Okay, then what would be the position vector of R vector? We know R vector equal to MB plus NA upon M plus N. This is the case for internally, if the R point is lying internally in the lying segment PQ. Clear? So simple, you can do it yourself. Here the point P is having the position vector as I plus 2j and minus k, and Q is having the vector position vector as minus I plus j cap plus k cap. So here A vector is equal to I cap plus 2j cap minus k cap, and B vector equal to minus I cap plus j cap plus k cap. Then the position vector of R, ratio is 2:1, means M is to N equal to 2:1. So we may take M as 2 and N is 1. Although ऐसा होगा कि जो M और N है वो 2:1 है, इसका मतलब M will be the multiple of 2 and N is a multiple of 1, means M जो है that will be just double of the N. So doesn't matter, here we will write the section formula when the case is internally. So you will write like this. Now place the values here for finding the position vector of R. So M, that is here 2, B vector, that is this minus I cap j cap k cap plus N, that is 1, and A vector is I cap plus 2j cap minus k cap divided by M plus N, that is 2 plus 1. Now simplify, minus 2I plus 2j plus 2k cap plus I cap plus 2j cap minus k cap divided by 3. So minus 2I or plus I, that is equal to minus I, 2j plus 2j, that is 4j, and 2k minus k, that is equal to k divided by 3. So this is the position vector of R, and you can also write minus 1 by 3 I cap plus 4 by 3 j cap plus 1 by 3 k cap. So this way you have got the position vector of the point R that divides the line segment PR internally. And for the externally you can do it yourself, but you have to place here only the minus sign here, minus sign here. So I am leaving it for you, तुम्हारे लिए छोड़ रहा हूँ. Question number 16. The next question 16 पर आते हैं. You have to find the position vector of the midpoint. So simple formula is there. Midpoint के लिए you will use the formula M and N both will become same. So here I am, here be M, दोनों तरफ M हो गया, M may be taken common. So formula for this question number 16, I am giving you a hint for this question number 16. क्वेश्चन नंबर 16 के लिए पोजीशन वेक्टर ऑफ मिड पॉइंट, पोजीशन वेक्टर ऑफ मिड पॉइंट इक्वल टू a plus b by 2. So simply you can get its answer. Okay, same 17th question, you can do it yourself. Just read question number 17. Question number 17 में कहा है so that the points a b c with position vectors this respectively form the vertices of a right angle triangle. Question number 17, the points are, the A point is having the position vector is 3i minus 4j minus 4k. So write like this: A vector equal to 3i minus 4j minus 4k. Okay, this is the position vector of point capital A. The same way B vector is the position vector of capital B, that is given to be here 2i cap minus j cap plus k cap, and the C vector small, that is the position vector of capital C, so that is I cap minus 3j cap and minus 5k cap. Okay, so these are the position vector of a right angle triangle. So it is given, suppose a triangle is there and we don't know if it is right triangle or not. The position vector of this A vector is given, that is A vector, okay, and B vector is with respect to this, and C vector is with respect to this origin. Okay, so now we can get AB vector, we can get BC vector, we can get CA vector. Simply, how to get the vector AB? Position vector of B minus position vector of A, means this minus this. Okay, you can do it yourself. The same way BC vector, the position vector of C minus position vector of B. The same CA vector. So we can get the values for AB, BC और CA. उसके बाद क्या करना है, हमें AB, BC और CA के मैग्नीट्यूड निकालने हैं. ये तीनों जो वैल्यूज़ हैं, दैट वैल्यूज़ विल बी सेम, बिकॉज वैल्यू सेम नहीं होगी. सो दीज थ्री वैल्यूज़ का हम क्या करेंगे, द स्क्वायर ऑफ द टू स्मॉलर साइड्स मस्ट बी इक्वल टू द स्क्वायर ऑफ द थर्ड लार्जर साइड. इफ इट इज सो इन द केस, तो इट विल बी द ABC विल बी द vertices ऑफ ए right angle triangle. Okay, so we have to show here that it is the vertices ABC are the vertices of a right angle triangle and whose position vectors are given, so we can prove it. Now come to question number 18. In question number 18, in the triangle, which of the following is not true? कौन कौन से ट्रू नहीं हैं वो हमें पता करना है. तो इन क्वेश्चन नंबर 18, let's discuss the first part, that is written AB plus BC plus CA equal to 0. AB plus BC plus CA equal to 0, and here the triangle is given this A B C. Okay, so can you say that this relation will hold, AB plus BC? Here you see AB plus BC, that is equal to AC. Okay, so AB plus BC may be written as AC. So I am solving this part. So AB plus BC will be written as AC and plus CA equal to 0. AC will remain as it is. This can be written as AC vector. Okay, so this 0 equal to 0. So 0 vector equal to 0 vector. Okay, it is clear. Here 0 vector is given, so we can prove this. So it is the true relation. Now the second we have to check, it was the A part. Now let's check the B part. In the B part, AB plus BC minus AC vector, that is equal to 0 vector. So AB plus BC is again AC. B can replace. So this relation is true. It is true. It is also true. Now let's come to the C part. In the C part, AB plus BC minus CA. AB plus BC minus CA vector. In NCERT book, in some of the book it is written as AC vector, so that is wrong. ये सही स्टेटमेंट है, इसको सही कर लेना. AB प्लस BC माइनस CA इक्वल टू 0, ये क्वेश्चन में दिया है. तो अब हमें चेक करना है कि ट्रू है या फॉल्स. तो AB प्लस BC इक्वल टू AC माइनस CA में भी रिटन एज माइनस AC. So AC plus AC, it is 2AC equal to 0 vector. So this relation is not true, it is false. And the last one we have to check the D part, that is AB minus CB. AB minus CB and plus CA equal to 0 vector. So AB as it is, it can be written as plus BC vector and plus CA vector as it is, and this result is already true. Here we see AB plus BC plus CA is equal to 0. So this relation is true. Okay, तो this way क्वेश्चन नंबर 18 तुम्हें समझ में आ गया होगा सभी को. नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 19 पर आए. If A and B are two collinear vectors, then which of the following are incorrect? A and B are two collinear vectors. तो कौन सा इनमें से सही नहीं है ये पता करना है. तो लेट्स सी क्वेश्चन नंबर 19. क्वेश्चन नंबर 19, लेट्स सी. A and B are टू कॉलिनियर वेक्टर्स. दीज आर टू कॉलिनियर वेक्टर्स. तो हमें मालूम होना चाहिए कॉलिनियर वेक्टर्स क्या होते हैं, क्या प्रॉपर्टी होंगी उनमें. तो पहला पार्ट चेक करना है. B इक्वल टू लैम्डा ए वेक्टर. B वेक्टर इक्वल टू लैम्डा ए वेक्टर. तो जब भी दो वेक्टर कॉलिनियर होते हैं तो वन वेक्टर कैन बी रिटन इन टर्म्स ऑफ द अदर बाय मल्टीप्लाइंग इट थ्रू ए स्केलर लैम्डा. क्लियर. सो दिस इज द रिलेशन इट विल होल्ड. सो A is true relation. It is true. Now B part, A vector equal to plus minus B vector. तो ये तो सही है नहीं. दो वेक्टर अगर कॉलिनियर हैं तो केवल वो B वेक्टर के अपोजिट में या सेम डायरेक्शन में हो ये ज़रूरी नहीं है. B वेक्टर को किसी स्केलर से भी मल्टीप्लाई कर सकते हैं. मीन्स यहाँ पर तो ये दिखाई दे रहा है कि A वेक्टर और B वेक्टर जो है वो इक्वल वेक्टर्स हैं. अगर हम ये माइनस साइन हटा देते हैं मीन्स देयर मैग्नीट्यूड्स आर सेम बट देयर मैग्नीट्यूड में भी डिफरेंट. तो A वेक्टर जो है वो B वेक्टर के सेम डायरेक्शन में हो सकता है या 2B वेक्टर है उसके भी सेम डायरेक्शन में होगा. जबकि यहाँ पर ये शो हो रहा है कि A और B दो कॉलिनियर वेक्टर हैं. तो A वेक्टर ये है तो B वेक्टर ये होगा या ये होगा, ये शो कर रहे हैं. जबकि ऐसा भी तो हो सकता है कि B वेक्टर का डबल 2B वेक्टर तो भी ये कॉलिनियर है. Means their sizes may be different. This B vector may be multiplied by any scalar, then it will be collinear again. ठीक है. तो ये रिलेशन जो है वो false है. Now come to the C point. That is the respective components of A and B are not proportional. False. Respective components of A and B are respective components जो हैं वो हमारे A और B के वो नॉट प्रोपोर्शनल. तो ये तो गलत दिया है. हमारे तो कंपोनेंट्स जो होते हैं वो प्रोपोर्शनल होते हैं. जैसे A वेक्टर इक्वल टू है I प्लस 2J माइनस K. तो B वेक्टर इसके कॉलिनियर होगा अगर 2I प्लस 4J माइनस 2K है. जो कंपोनेंट्स हैं 1/2, 2/4, -1 upon -2, द रेशियो मस्ट बी सेम. सो दिस C इज द फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट क्योंकि जो कंपोनेंट्स हैं वो प्रोपोर्शनल होते हैं. And the last, both the vectors A and B have same direction but different magnitudes. Having same direction but different magnitudes. तो both the vectors A और B इनके डायरेक्शन तो सेम है लेकिन मैग्नीट्यूड जो हैं वो डिफरेंट है. तो ये भी स्टेटमेंट गलत हुआ. ए और बी के डायरेक्शन तो सेम है, ये ए है और डायरेक्शन सेम है, लेकिन मैग्नीट्यूड डिफरेंट है। बट मैग्नीट्यूड ये कह रहे हैं डिफरेंट है, तो मैग्नीट्यूड सेम भी तो हो सकते हैं कॉलिनियर में, मैग्नीट्यूड सेम भी हो सकते हैं। सो दिस इज अगेन ए फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट, डी इज द फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट। सो दीज वर द सिंपल क्वेश्चंस। तो 10.2 एक्सरसाइज कंप्लीट हो गई है और अब हम अगली एक्सरसाइज डिस्कस करेंगे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, एक्सरसाइज 10.3। ओके, टिल देन कीप ऑन स्टडिंग।